Yeah, okay. You want me to talk into that?
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get better light.
Yeah.
Here, this is good. So tell me about what you remember.
Well, Bobby was a hard-working, individual type guy. I mean, he always you might say, go the extra mile for anybody, whether it was on the job or, for whatever it was. And he went over there on that call, and he went down, roped up both of them, got them out of there, and he came up out of the hole, and a couple guys were helping him in that, and apparently, we don't know, we'll never know exactly what happened, but they had him, and the next thing we know, he slipped out of their grasp and fell down to the bottom of the well hole, or sewer hole down there, and that's where he ended up getting killed. But I believe it was a firefighter, I think he was a lieutenant at the time, Dave Wolf, went down there, tied him up, and we pulled him out of there and took him over to the hospital. But we knew very well that he had expired, from the fall down there.
How did that affect you as a firefighter to see one of your colleagues?
Bad. Oh, yeah. I mean, we all felt horrible, especially the guys that were there and saw what transpired, and then we got notified by the state of Illinois, everybody who was at the scene. They said, if you get sick, go to the hospital immediately. And we said, why? And they said, well, we did some analysis of all the goop and stuff that was down at the bottom of the hole and what you guys handled in that. He said, there's a possibility that you could end up getting leukemia out of this. What? They said, yeah, so to my knowledge, it never happened. Nobody got sick, but they said the possibility exists from whatever the ingredients were down in that sewer, that Bob was in.
What do you remember about Bob? I mean, from working with him, what are some of your fond memories?
Well, he was a hard-working individual. You couldn't ask for something. He would have gave you the shirt off his back. I mean, he was that type of an individual, all you had to say to him, well, we want to do this or do that, and, fine. I mean, he was normally always ahead of whatever we wanted to do. But, I mean, he was a very industrious young man, and, all of us felt horrible, losing him, especially we were all young guys at that time, and he was so doggone young, too, and he was the first guy that we lost on the job. So, people say, well, I said, yeah, but I say when you work with somebody day in and day out, you become more like brothers rather than, a cousin who you see periodically. So everybody on the department felt real bad about it,